Ryan Callanan. He'll be in semi-final number 2 of the men's, but this heat was always going to be a big one from the start. 2 surfers who have the most reps out of all the semi-finalists and are probably, you'd say, the most competitive out of them as well. The men put on an absolute performance. The women did earlier in the morning as well. We had 9s from Yolanda Hopkins. The only factor today that really needs to be taken into consideration is the wind.
Yeah, absolutely. Teresa Bonvalot getting us underway here. She had a little dance with the rocks earlier. She'll be looking to sort of steer clear of that moving into this heat. A couple of nice turns to start this wave as she brings this one through to the inside and gets out of there. And Jean knows his way around a Challenger Series heat, that's for sure, and a World Tour heat. As we see, Teresa Bonvalot here. This was catching up on her very first ride. This is just a 3.67. She just loses her fins coming through
those rocks now after that last heat.
Oh, big time. Live action, Sally Fitzgibbons out the back. No major turn on the outside, although this wave is carrying some nice energy across the shorey part of the bank, but unfortunately Sally not being able to, and this is the most recent wave, Jess.
Yeah, she's just got a really traditional style. She's got that swoop on lock, really nice, bit more vertical in the lip on that second one, through heaps of spray. She looks really great on her boards, on her equipment, and comfortable in herself and her decision-making, and maybe something coming through here, Stace.
Live action, Sally Fitzgibbons on her second wave of this semi-final. Big swooping carve to get us started here. Another quicker version of the same turn. She'll look to bring this one through to the inside. And not getting the total length of ride out of that one. She was hoping for an end section finish there. Not to be, however, like you said, Jess, the moment she stands up and does a couple of turns, she is going to narrow that requirement. She was chasing a 6.83 here in one wave, and I think we can probably say that that's not going to go all the way just with one score.
But now it looks like we've finally got a couple waves coming through.
Teresa Bonvalot here up and riding. Little foam hit out of the start there. She'll bring this one back left and won't capitalise on that opportunity.
It happens that way, but we're hoping to get a bit of action in these last 5 minutes.
Sally Fitzgibbons up and riding here on a bigger looking wave. She'll look to get some manoeuvres done out on the open face here. She brings this one through the gutter, and she's looking for a 4.57 on this wave to turn the heat. Unfortunately has to kick out of that one. No love there for Sally. While we wait for her to get back out the back, we're going to check in with Richie Lovett. Rich, Sally Fitz didn't take herself all the way back out the back. Rolled the dice with this roll in here in the foam. Beautiful swoop to start. Lovely snap in the pocket, and then did well to jam that wave there, Jess, and she hangs on.
Back up against the ropes. Teresa now trying to answer back.
See a little bit of extra wind on this one. Just did well to get through this part of the wave. Unfortunately, timing not great. Even off the bottom turn there, she looked like she was kind of struggling to get the board up into the lip. Sally Fitzgibbons behind. Sally looking to better a 2.83. A series of slicing manoeuvres on a smaller wave, but she is only looking to better a very, very small score. Makes me think that might be a tall order as we look at the drone replay here of Sally's 5-point ride, Jess.
Yeah, she just went back-to-back with searing manoeuvres. I mean, snaps, really hard rail carves, got the finish, and finally seems like there might be a set rolling throughout the back here.
Important wave for Teresa. It's a good-looking set wave. Big turn out the back. One of the better outside turns we've seen in this heat so far. Nice carving manoeuvre for the second. She will need another turn, though. And she gets it.
Wave here has to be a 7.94. Big set wave, biggest set wave of the heat. Only set wave of the heat. Jams it for the first turn. Puts it back on rail for the second one. It looked like she was thinking about going for the finishing turn there. Waited for it to get steeper. Put it up for a quick snap float kind of combo in that last turn. We could imagine a lot more battles to come between Sally and Teresa.
Oh, big time. There's our final results. Semi-final, heat number 1, an elated Sally Fitzgibbons as she moves on through to the finals here at the Burton Automotive Newcastle SURFEST, presented by Bonsoy.